In the rain, yo. I begged for them to wait. We was getting everything. Literally, I begged. We black. We all black here.
Okay. So, you might want to get dressed. We are here to do an eviction. The homeowner wants possession of his property back.
Where he at?
He over there somewhere. He on the side. Is your mama woke? Is
yes.
she? Okay.
What I'm not getting is, we went through all of this when the first time we went to court. The second time my mama went to court, wasn't nobody at court. So what's going on?
He was at court.
He wasn't. My mama.
There he go. There go the homeowner.
Who?
Mr. Sidney.
Who is that?
That's the homeowner.
That's gonna come in, move in.
Yeah, but I don't want her. I don't want another woman in my house. For part of that, don't you understand? So you're gonna allow this to happen to your family?
Man, you got you a TP.
I'm a TP. What's that?
Tender pussy.
You're weird. I'm getting off.
There's some shit that I don't want to see, dog. They really affected this lady, dog. Damn.
Then y'all doing this shit in the cold. It's cold outside.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
It do.
How you think he felt and he ain't got no rent money? How you think?
We been in here. If he really wanted his rent money that bad, it wouldn't have been this problem.
I wouldn't be here if we didn't have a problem. So it's a problem. He don't even want child money at this point. He just want his house back.
Ooh, that is irritating. Then y'all doing this in the cold, bro.
Everybody is unique. You all are different. Everybody has a different path. Rejection doesn't mean that it's not. Something's wrong. A lot of times, God is just trying to take you to a path that's even better. If you realize the identity that you have, your God identity will always take you to the right location, to the right deposit, make the right connections. Hey, that's up to you. I just live by just believe. I know how to hustle, but I love just believe because hustling is great. And I can put my hand to the grind, and I can do that. But just believing, man, it make my hustling more accurate, I would say. Pinpoint.
I say I never seen them put a whole apartment complex out. They didn't put a whole apartment complex out. See, I'm the only one living in this bitch. Matter of fact, come to think about it.
Now I know y'all see how these apartment prices are coming down in some various areas, because when I look at some 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms that were maybe $500 higher about 6 months ago, they have come down. And if you look around your metro Atlanta area, a lot of places have significant specials, meaning that they're doing 1 month free, 2 months free, 6 weeks free. They're waiving admin fee, they're waiving app fees. A lot of places are now accepting Section 8 and they're accepting BAS, meaning that they're making more exceptions because people are struggling. Everybody's not struggling, but some people are. And unfortunately, people are tired of the bullshit. Like, I'm tired of hearing that you got to pay for 15 million fees outside of your rent price. Why do I still need to pay for X, Y, and Z? Like, I don't get it.
They putting out
is a milking game. Is a milking game. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna milk you and milk you. They still want the best people. So if 10 people put in an application for one apartment, they're always gonna want the best people. But they're not gonna stop the other 9 people from putting in their application for that spot, and they shouldn't stop them. And the reason why they shouldn't stop them is because they don't know if they accept you, if somebody else might be better than you behind you. And that's just the way it is. And people don't like it, but that's the way the game is played right there. That's why, man, get in the group, man.
stuff out in the rain, y'all. In the rain. 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 This guy, James right here. This guy right here is putting our stuff out in the rain.
Your stuff was out there before the rain. You sat there waiting time.
Putting us out in the rain. In the rain, y'all. In the rain, y'all. I begged for them to wait. We was getting everything. Literally, I begged. We black. We all black here.
My people. and you put it on Facebook too, and you put it online. So everybody know you were evicted in the rain. And you making it seem like it's the landlord's fault. No, it's not the landlord's fault. And don't come to me, you guys, talking about these landlords and all this other crap. Don't do that. Don't do that. Some of us, we know how you guys are. I know landlords that just focus on people that just need help. And he still gets screwed when he give them second chances, bro.
We all black here.
Don't say.
It wasn't raining when they left. They don't care. You knew it wasn't raining.
They knew you were coming. You knew they were coming. They knew you were there, and you knew they were coming. So you put it out here, and y'all play these people, and y'all try to make it do these pity videos, and I'm going to just drag y'all, because this is comical. I enjoy watching this. This is funny for me, because it shows me how naive and how, I don't even like to say dumb or stupid, because it's really not that, but it's really like you just think you so slick. It's so smooth. And when you deal with people already and you put a roof over their head, you get that experience. I've had people treat me good and bad, the whole gamut. But at the end of the day, you know, it's not going to stop you from doing good. But, and it never should stop you from doing good if you got the ability to do it, do good, you know? But you ain't finessing nobody.
It was always gonna rain. If we
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you-know-who got into office. They're saying that if you have a child that is school-aged, meaning if you don't have to stay home with your child, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8 past 2 years unless you have a disability. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Can you believe that? God forbid I have the stress of being a single mother, right? I have to depend on the government to help pave my way because it's really hard raising a child on your own when the government is pretty much your baby daddy, you know?
So translation, fellas, everybody, people like this believe that they can bust it wide open and the government will pay for it. That's the reason why some of our taxes and some of our things are a little bit higher. Should we be frustrated and upset? No, honestly, I believe at the same time you always going to have people that manipulate the system. That's going to feel and do that type of way. You spend more time focusing on them, you're not going to get to the bag. You want to hold them accountable, bro? They can't hold themselves accountable. What do you holding them accountable does? Because I listen to some of these content creators, and I get what y'all talking about. Y'all love making these reaction videos. We got to hold them accountable. We got to hold them accountable. At the end of the day, these people going to do what the hell they want to do, bro. That level of stupidity and that depth of neglect that runs so deep in them, you on content creating is only going to get you clicks. And I'm glad you guys are watching this. Don't get it twisted. But don't stand up here and have some protesting home affordability tyrant marching for affordability. Get some of the people stealing the shit off the system. Okay? Get them off. And I can clown like on any of these people on any video. But come on, bro. It'll make my life a whole lot easier. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. So many different ways.
You know you're going to get that check every single month. You know it's going to hit every single month, so you don't have to stress about it.
Wrong apple.
You know the whole story? I'm going to tell you the whole story. So she passed away in 2015. He just moves in. He just took over the property. Now, granted, from what he's saying or what you're saying, he did a lot of work. I get it.
New water pump, new water heater, new plumbing.
But Emmanuel,
new bathroom, new living room, new everything.
But Emmanuel, why would you do that if you didn't own the house? He lived here for 9 years, granted, so he didn't pay anything. So that's the positive, right? So if you laid out, what'd you say he spent?
Close to 70, 65.
If that.
I'm gonna try to live comfortably.
I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't.
Just let it sit. Just let it be.
No, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
9 years.
Correct. Squatters' rights. So he had squatters' rights that were established after 30 days. Okay, but lawfully he evicted him in court and terminated the squatters' rights. But squatters' rights doesn't give you a house.
When you get evicted, they owe you some money, right? Because you spent money on the house.
He should have negotiated prior to the eviction, which
I feel for a lot of people that live up north. This is how I really do. And some of y'all not going to like it. You can leave your comments. I grew up north. Y'all have, in the quest to be so forgiving in every area of things that are done, which I'm not advocating against forgiving and grace and all that stuff. Y'all take it the next level, though. People can come into that house because somebody died, sit there for 30 days, and they get the house. And when y'all vote these people into place, I don't like talking politics. I'm just trying to tell y'all that could have been sold to a family that needed a house. But y'all fight to give these people the opportunity to do these squatter rights, and then y'all give all these extra things when it comes to the renters and living. And I know because I grew up in Philadelphia. Don't tell me I don't know. Don't tell me I don't know. I grew up in Philly, went to school in Maryland, went to school in Baltimore, went to school in Philadelphia. Don't tell me I don't know. Family in South Bronx, family in Jersey, dirty Jersey. Don't tell me I don't know. Y'all make it so freaking easy. And people now is fucking up people's lives. Because some of us, we just want, we work so hard for some shit sometimes, and they come in their squad and they take it, and it costs money to move them out and to do all that whole thing with them, bro. It's a drama case within itself, bro. They be ready to sleep with you. You come in the door like, oh, yeah. I'm like, no, I don't, get out. I'm telling you, cops outside, get out.
he was approached and he didn't want to hear anything. He got 8-9 years to a certain extent. Granted, if you said you spent 50, 60, 70 grand over the course of 9 years, it's like you paid rent.
I still need my hot water here, my hot water pump. I'm taking my water pump out of there because I paid for all of that. I'm taking my wiring out. I'm taking the plumbing out. Paying all of that. I'm taking it all out. It's mine.
Dummy.
I had a homeowner call me from...
You a dummy. You an idiot. You a fool. You a clown. Listen. Why would you put money in an asset that's not you? Why would you put money in somebody's house and it's not you? Just because you squatting on it, that means you go soup it up like it's. Come on, bro.
Out of state.
Come on, bro.
And told me that someone broke into her house here in New York. She said that she doesn't know who they are. They broke in when she left, and they've been there for over a year. Her house was in foreclosure, and she didn't know what to do. So basically, I reached out to these individuals, and I had a buyer ready to offer them money to leave. And I remember vividly calling the squatter and offering him up to $30,000. And his response was, what am I going to do with that? Well, guess what? Nothing. Because the buyer took him to court, and it took some time, but he eventually lost, and the marshals evicted him. So now he bought a little time, maybe I think 3 weeks, and he wound up getting evicted. So that's what happens when people think they can live somewhere and not pay. I don't understand this philosophy of, because New York is a landlord state, New York is a tenant-friendly state, and, tenants feel like they're so emboldened and empowered that they don't have to pay rent.
And y'all juice the system. And you know what's cool? Y'all turn around and justify it by politics. And I'm like, bro, you hurting people, man. People actually own those places, and they pay the price to actually get it sometimes, bro. And, you're just not doing great. You're not. But that's the culture. That's real estate in the culture. That's how some of the people in the culture think. Y'all think that this real estate thing, somewhere along the line, we got some fable thinking that this is sexy. It can be the most boringest shit out there. And sometimes it's just like dropping a pebble into some water. Sometimes it'll ripple. You're like, oh, it's a nice little ripple. Sometimes it'll be large. Sometimes it ain't. Like, it's just, the pebble it's just weird. It's a weird business, and it's getting even more weirder right now. But hey, guess what? You rock it with the greatest. I'm gonna see you guys on the next stream. We out. Oh no. Yeah, boy. Peace.